Okay, hi guys. So in today's video, I'll be giving you 10 pieces of advice for high school, and you can really use these in other situations or areas in your life because they're not really academic focused, but I think that for me, these are some of the things that I had to learn. I'm going into my grade 12 year of high school, my senior year of high school. I've learned a lot through the years in high school. I make it seem like I've been in high school for like 10 years. Okay, I've learned a lot from like the past 3 years that I've been in high school. I changed friends, I grew, I found out who my true friends are, I found out who I am, and I really figured out that I really have to focus on being happy and all that. So you know, this advice is more centered to like you as a person more than your academic life. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first point is be open and be friendly. So if you're going into high school for the first time, or you're starting a new high school, or starting school in general, you're gonna have to make new friends. It's just something that happens. In order to do that, you have to be friendly, you have to be easy to talk to. I don't mean like you're just like chill about everything. I don't mean you don't have integrity. You want to keep an open mind about everybody. You don't want to set a stereotype on them or have this locked set in your mind of how you think they're gonna be. It's high school, hey, everybody's different, but keep an open mind because you never know who your best friends are going to be. And even if you know you're not going to be friends with someone, just be friendly no matter what, because everybody's going through something. It's high school. You're going through puberty, you're on the edge of adolescence, and that's like the worst place to be because you're like, do I act like I'm 9 or do I act like I'm 29? I don't know. You're learning all these new things about yourself, about people around you, about friends or people you thought were friends, and a lot of change is happening in your life, or in everybody's life rather. So everybody's gonna be going through something different, and you just wanna be friendly. You wanna make it easy for them to talk to you. Not everybody's gonna like you. That's just the truth. But at least you're not gonna have like this thing about you where it's like, oh, they're so mean, they're so judgmental, like I tried to talk to them and they just gave me this death stare and walked away. Like that's not somebody you want to be known for. So yeah. This is like every single teacher will tell you and every parent will tell you, but now I'm telling you, don't procrastinate. I mean, like, it's the easiest thing to do because Netflix was invented, and like honestly, the easiest thing and the best thing to do and you always want to do is just like go on Netflix and watch like Friends or something and eat. But you know what? You can't anymore. Okay, it's like so sad, but you can't. Procrastinating is probably the worst thing you can do. Everyone will do it. Honestly, I don't blame you, because who wants to bring 6 hours of school back home with you to do another 6 hours of school? But that's just the education system, and you just gotta do it, you know. It really sucks. And sometimes, you know, I will be like, yes, just take a day, but then that day turns into another day, which turns into another 3 days, which is like, hey, tomorrow this essay is due. It will catch up with you, and it's the most typical thing that I could ever tell you, but just don't procrastinate. Just straightforward, don't do it. It will catch up with you. You're in high school now, and even if you're in grade 9, 10, 11, don't do it. Okay, number 3 is stay true to who you are and have integrity. Stay true to your belief system and your value system, your morals, because there's going to be a lot of different people with a lot of different opinions. Just stay true to you. I think I'm going to do another video on that because it's a very wide range topic, but you just want to have integrity. You want to stay true to who you are as a person and to what you believe in. And you don't want to change yourself just because you want to fit in, because at the end of the day, even if you fit in, quote unquote, you won't feel right at the end of the day when you get home and you're like, hey, I had fun today, but then it resonates in you like you're not being yourself. You just want to be yourself, and then the right people will come into your life. This sounds like something that your mom would say to you, but I'm gonna say it to you. Your mom's right most of the time, but it's true. The right people will come into your life. Just be who you are, and then the right friends will come into your life. Stay organized. It's the easiest thing to be on the first day organized, and by the end of the first week, you're just like, where did I put my math binder? Oh my goodness, it was in my bag. Where did I put my test? Where did I put my pencil case? I now have 3 pencils instead of 30. You know, things happen. But you really want to stay organized and have everything in its place. Set goals and don't be held back. And what I mean by that is set goals in life so that you know what you're working for, because it's so easy to give up and say, hey, I don't want to do this 4 hours of math homework because where is it getting me? Yeah, a lot of the math that we learn in school will not help us whatsoever. Hey, I know that you're not learning half the stuff that you need to be learning in school, but it's just something that you have to go through. It sucks and you can complain all you want, but I don't think they're going to change it anytime soon. Even apart from academics, just like set goals like, hey, I want to be an entrepreneur, which is an amazing thing. I applaud you if that's something you want to do in life, because it's so hard to find people that don't want to go and just settle in their life. There's so many other opportunities. It's just that we've been told that like these are the only jobs out there and these are the only jobs you'll be successful in. But really there's so many opportunities out there, and you just gotta really look into yourself and look into what you will enjoy and what you know you're good at and what you like. Or even if you're not particularly good at it, you just love the idea of it, hey, hone your skills. There's so many opportunities out there that you have yet to take, and high school is just a stepping stone to them. It sucks, but it is. So what I'm gonna say is set goals for yourself so that science class won't seem so hard, because just telling yourself that if I just pass this class, I'll be good, and then I'll drop this class in grade 10, grade 11, whenever your school allows you to drop a class and switch into something else. You'll just know like, hey, at least my average this year was great because I didn't give up in science, or at least I didn't fail in science so that I have to take it again next year or take it in summer school and like waste that time. You just try your best, and even if at the end of the day you get a 50, at least you tried. Don't be held back. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do what you want to do. If you tell your teacher, hey, I want to be my own boss, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to start my own business, and they're like, hey, yeah, that's a good thought, but maybe you should look into engineering, or maybe you should look into being a electrician, or maybe you should look into working at Bell Media, whatever. That's just something that a lot of people don't think that it's possible for a normal human being to get to that place. But hey, a lot of businessmen and a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of millionaires were normal people. Who is it? The inventor of Windows, didn't he start in his garage as a dropout? And look at him now. This is not something I want to put out there, but like most millionaires, most billionaires, most of the richest people in the world were dropouts. And that doesn't mean you have to drop out. Do not drop out. I'm not telling you to drop out. Don't do that. But I'm saying it's not the academics that mattered. It's their thought process and what they did and the steps they took and the mindset they had that got them there. Because by thinking by the books, thinking like, this, I have to go through this step, this step, this step, this. You know how when you're in math class and then your teacher says, hey, you can only do it this way or this way, there's no other way to do it, and if you find a way to do it another way, I cannot mark you right? That's something entrepreneurs don't do. They say, there's a million different ways to get there and I'm gonna try all of them. When someone tells you you can't do something, it's because it's been bred in them that this is the only way to go, and no matter what, you won't get there unless you do it this way. Or it's been bred in them that if you say, hey sir, I'm gonna be a millionaire, and they might just laugh and just go along with it, but you know that they don't believe in you. That's just something that's been bred into a lot of people. They've been taught the poor man mentality, and that sucks, and that's a completely different video topic. But just set goals for yourself and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do what you want to do, because 99.9% of the time, or actually 100% of the time, you can if you set your mind to it. You don't have to sit at a desk from 9 to 5. You don't have to do a 9 to 5 job, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is you do you, hun. And as long as you have goals, as long as you're motivated and you stay motivated and you don't give up, you'll get to where you want to be. Number 6 is hang out with the right people. And again, I'm just gonna sound like your mother or your father, but it's true. If you hang out with negative people all the time, or people that are wasting their life, or that sounds so harsh, but people that are literally going out and partying every day and doing drugs every day and drinking every day, that's gonna have an impact on your life. And when people say that peer pressure doesn't exist, it's such a lie, because maybe not like in the movies where they're like pushing against a wall and like forcing it down your throat. No, but I mean like peer pressure, when you feel the pressure to do something because all your friends are doing it and they don't force it on you, they just offer you and you say no and they're like, hey, whatever, and they go and do it themselves somewhere else. And then, or you want to hang out on a Friday night and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to this party, blah blah blah, and we're gonna see how many shots Molly can take, blah 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 blah. You want to come? It's like, no, I just want to go hang out at a movie, maybe we could do that. And it kind of gets to a point where it's like both of you won't compromise. It's kind of hard for the friendship to flourish, and that's where the pressure comes in, and you're like, hey, I might as well do this because I have nothing else to do with my life. And you'll feel sucky. You'll just feel sucky, okay? Sucky, I feel like a 5-year-old, but it happens. And that ties in with hanging with the right people, because if you're hanging out with a group of friends that you know have completely different values than you, completely different morals than you, and that's okay, that's high school, that happens, but you're gonna have to know that at the end of the day, it's not gonna work. It's hard for people to like, oh, I'm moving because my foot just fell asleep. Okay, it's hard for a lot of people to come to that realization that the group that you surround yourself with is how you will become. And at first you'll think, hey, just because they don't do this, or just because they do this doesn't mean that I will. But it does influence your thought process, and it does have an effect on you. So you really just want to create an environment for yourself where you know that everybody around you will help you grow to the person you're supposed to be. So hang out with the right people. Surround yourself with people with the same morals and the same beliefs as you, and positive energy. Surround yourself with positive energy, because that's super important, especially in high school, especially in the growing process that you will be going through in high school. It's so important to be surrounded by positivity. If you allow yourself to stay in a negative mood all the time, if you allow things to affect you all the time, you will not survive. And that sounds so harsh, and oh my gosh, the lighting is so completely different than when this video started, but it will affect you, and in the worst way possible. And you do not want that lifestyle. Like, you don't want to be 30 and still, or 40 or 50, whatever, and still resent somebody or something that happened when you were like in grade 9, 10. Who wants to live that way? And you don't want to graduate with this negative mindset. You want to enjoy your prom and your graduation and your entire high school experience, because looking back on it, it's like you want to see how much you've grown, and you want to remember it for how it helped you grow. And even if you had some sucky moments, you want to come to the realization that, hey, those moments grew me, and I won't resent them, I won't regret them, because everything that happened was a lesson learned, and I won't let it affect how I am now. So, you know, honey, stay positive, be a rainbow. Yeah. Number 8 is don't stress. And high school can be the most frustrating and stressful place to be in, and you really just got to take the time for yourself and just let yourself cool down and let yourself just relax. And this is so underrated, but you really have to take moments just for yourself, just to, you know, just to spoil yourself. Without it, you'll probably have some kind of heart attack and die. Because high school is a lot of things. One of them is stressful, and the best way to deal with it is to spend time with yourself and to get to know who you are, and to just tell yourself that it's only 4 years and it will probably make me a better person, and I am learning a lot. For me, the way I do it is I just like, I spend time in the Word, I spend time with God, and it really helps me. Like, my relationship with God has grown since grade 9, and it's really changed who I am and how I am affected. From grade 9 to 10, I was so like, I let everything get to me. I was so stressed out about high school. And grade 11, hey, I had my moments. But now I don't let the negativity and the stress control me. So that's like one of the number one tips I want to give you is don't let the stress control you. You control how you feel and how you act, and you really just got to take time for yourself, and hey, tell yourself, hey, this is what's up, this is what's happening right now, it happened. Give yourself 30 seconds to just be stressed, and then you say, that's enough, I don't need this in my life. And it does make a difference. And I don't mean like stuff it all in like a jar or a bottle and like throw it away and forget about it, but it's still there. I mean, let yourself have a little freak out, and then get yourself composed, get yourself together, and tell yourself, this is only one moment, it doesn't affect my life whatsoever. I'm just gonna be me, be happy, and move on. And that goes for stress, for homework, essays, friendship, relationships, even teachers, even things going on outside of school that you have to go to school thinking about. Don't let it get to you. You're so much more than the stress, you're so much more than the pain. And if you just fight through it, then something amazing will happen. Okay, trust me on that, believe me. If anything, if you leave this video with anything, it's that one thing is don't let yourself be defeated. Number 9, participate. And I don't mean like class participation, because yes, that is important too, but I mean participate in school activities. Join a club, join a council, go to the dances, go to semi-formal, go to homecoming, go to prom. If your school has an arts night or a talent show night, go to it. Because hey, even if you know it's going to be corny, even if you think it will suck, you'll still have fun, and then you'll have those moments to look back on. 10, 15 years down the road, you have kids and you have nothing to tell them because you didn't participate, or you have no reminiscing memories about high school that you really are like, yeah, that was a fun day, that was the weirdest trick that kid did, but you know, it was funny and I laughed so hard I cried. You know, you need to have those moments, especially in high school. So don't let anybody tell you that you're too cool to go to homecoming, or don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you'll be such a loser if you go to arts night. Because I guarantee you'll have fun. Even if you don't participate in arts night, just watching like your classmates or people you know up there and be themselves and have fun, just seeing them confident in their talent, it's nice to watch, and it's a nice feeling to be a part of something. Just let yourself be a part of something. Don't tell yourself, or don't let anybody tell you that you're too cool to go to a sports game. Don't let anybody tell you that you're too cool to join a club. Don't let anybody stop you from doing you. You do you, honey, and you participate, because if you don't, you'll regret it. And that sounds really mean, and I don't know why I'm pointing my finger like this, but please, if you do anything in high school, do one thing each year to participate in your school. Because it may be a place that sucks, but being surrounded by people that you love or people that make you smile makes a difference. And you might make some amazing friends along the way. Join a club, participate, do something in your high school that you never thought you would. Start something, change something, do something. Last one, finally, is just enjoy it, which really ties into everything I'm saying, is enjoy the moments of high school, because life only happens once, and you want to take every moment and every opportunity that you can. And that doesn't mean that you go bungee jumping off a cliff with no rope. That doesn't mean you try every drug out there. That doesn't mean that you go to every party you can. No, that doesn't mean that you throw away your life. That means you work hard, you take every opportunity you can, and you have fun. Just enjoy it. Because literally, high school is a lot of things. But one thing is, you can control your high school experience. And don't let fads take advantage of you, stress take advantage of you, emotions take advantage of you, boys take advantage of you, girls take advantage of you. It doesn't matter what the in thing is. You want to do things that you enjoy and that you're not doing just because somebody else told you to do. High school is 4 years, excuse me, and it can either feel like the worst 4 years of your life or the best 4 years of your life. And I'm not gonna say that you won't have ups and downs, because you will. It's just a part of growing up. But you want to be able to look back in high school and say that you enjoyed it, you learned, and you had fun. Okay, there's this thing going around, it's like the cool thing to hate everything. And by hating everything, hating your life, you're really just wasting your life, you're wasting your time, and there's no point. If you enjoy it, you'll see how many doors open for you. If you just let yourself have fun, you'll see all the amazing different opportunities that were there from the start and you didn't see because you were so negative and you were so hateful of the idea of high school. But high school doesn't mean homework, and high school doesn't mean teachers and essays and exams, because yeah, that's all a part of the academics of high school. But high school is an experience of a lifetime where you get to know who you are, and you get to build a family of friends, and you get to make moments that you get to look back on 20 years down the road and laugh. Okay, honey. Okay, honey. So just enjoy it. That's all I have to say, is enjoy high school. No matter what. No matter what. Just let yourself be happy and laugh a lot and eat a lot of junk food and be happy. Okay, honey? Enjoy high school. Being negative all the time is a waste, okay? It's a waste. It's not cool. Be you. Be happy. And stay strong. Okay. Anyways, that took me only 8 hours to film, so I love you all, but I'm gonna go now. Bye.